What is going on YouTube? It is Essie here and welcome guys to this video which I have brought you today with some FIFA 14 gameplay, obviously taken from the demo in the background of the video. Just a normal game, Tottenham vs Man City. I can't remember exactly how the game went out because this was over a week ago now, and I would have brought you some GTA 5 gameplay in this video, but I just didn't have the time to record them, so I just literally jumped on my laptop and just seen some gameplays which I had, and this was one of them. So it's not that important, and the most important to minimize if you wish, and then if you obviously want to watch it, then feel free to do so. If you want to do that, but as you can see from the title, guys, we're talking about GTA 5 and basically why I'm just enjoying the hell out of the game. So obviously GTA 5 released on Tuesday, and I played it on that Tuesday. I didn't play it on that Tuesday for that much. I only played on it for about 2 hours, and that's kind of how long I've been playing it each day. I haven't actually played it that long yet, mainly because of the time which I had. Obviously, when I start coming home and I do all my stuff, and then there's not much time which I have left to actually play on the game, because GTA 5 is not one of those not a game like FIFA where you can just sit down, have a quick match, and then go off. It's it's a game we have to spend hours on. But I'm looking forward to doing that now on obviously the weekend, and I'll try to bring you guys some gameplay of it then. But in terms of the videos I'll be doing for that, there won't be like full-on let's plays of every mission and stuff like that. But there'll be just missions of basically me doing random stuff. So maybe driving around the city in a Bugatti, maybe going up Mount Chiliad on a bike. Who knows? But whatever I feel like doing, I'll basically upload it, provide a commentary, and just talking about random stuff basically over that video. So I look forward to doing that, obviously. And like I said, I'm just enjoying GTA 5 a lot. Every time I've been on it, I mean, like I said, I haven't had that much time to go on it because of school. So because of that, I had to kind of go on it quite late. So I've been up since like 11:30, 12 o'clock, which is pretty late when you got to obviously wake up for school morning, 6:30 in the morning. And that obviously, because I can't really go past that, then I obviously have to put down the controller and play it the next day, which is hard to do when you're playing a game like GTA 5, because once I do one mission and say, alright, I'll go off the next mission now, and then I can't go off. It's just one of those games where you just want to just keep on going, because there's just so much stuff to do. 1 minute I feel like doing a mission, and the next minute I think, oh, let me just spend 10 more minutes on it to get my shooting start up or whatever. So it's a great game. I really am enjoying it so far. I just unlocked Trevor, so I just finished the jewelry heist, which I thought was awesome. I loved the way that they gave you the option to choose, basically plan out your own mission. I did make some stupid mistakes in there, I think, because when I did plan it out, I planned out like the best people, which I thought would be the best option, but I didn't kind of think about the cut which you have to give them of the money in the end. So obviously I money on that, but hopefully for next time I'll try and resolve that issue. But like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the heist. It was great fun robbing a jewelry store. I did win for the smart option, but it would have been good to see how the loud one played out. But the smart one was very good, obviously. Well, I say that I won't really talk about it much because some of you guys might have to play it yet, and I don't want to reveal any spoilers for you guys. But all I can say is enjoy it, because it is a hell of a lot of fun. And every time I go on GTA, you're just spoiled for choice. There's just so much stuff to do. I have to think for ages what I want to do. Do I do a mission? Do I do a side mission? Do I get my shooting start up? Do I get my my stats up? Do I drive around the whole map? Unlocking or revealing all of the roads and stuff in the map? Do I just go and discover things? There's just so much stuff to do, guys, and it's just I'm just enjoying it a lot at the minute. And obviously online will release now October the 1st, I think it is, which is on a Tuesday. So that obviously I'm looking very forward to that. There have been some problems. I think people have been saying some problems, I think mainly with the Xbox, because of the second disc, I think it is, with the installation disc. But there's also been some problems with the PS3, the PSN GTA 5, which you obviously download from the actual store itself. So I myself haven't experienced any major bugs or glitches. I mean, there have been some bugs and some glitches, but there haven't been anything major. It hasn't kind of disrupted my home game. It hasn't made me fail a mission or anything. And these minor bugs and glitches you would expect because it's such a big game. It's just so hard, or it's almost impossible to find that there's no bug in the game. It really is that big. But I'm sure Rockstar, if there are any major bugs in the game, they will iron them out as soon as possible, because they are that kind of company. They gave us Grand Theft Auto, which is just so polished itself. I'm not. I don't think that they're gonna like kind of leave it this way where there's bugs in the game. They're always kind of polishing it and making their games as perfect as possible. But there are some things in the game which are a little bit kind of annoying. Sometimes the textures aren't too great. Sometimes things might pop up a little bit late. So when you're driving at speed, like a gate might just suddenly pop up. But like I said, these aren't like something which just kind of distract you away from the whole kind of game. The game is just, even though it's still on the PS3 and 360, I think it's, in my opinion, it's still a great looking game. It's got so many great views in their sites. When you go on the Vinewood sign, you look over Los Santos in the night. It looks like almost like a real image. I'm not too sure if you guys seen it, but it was an image released a few weeks ago, obviously before the game was released, and it just shows kind of a viewpoint from from Vinewood, and it just shows the whole of Los Santos, and it was in the night. And when you look at it, you honestly would think that it was a real image. It looks that good. But Los Santos itself is huge. I love the kind of the diversity of and the density, I guess, of the whole city. I mean, everything just brought to life. I mean, people are talking around you. They got their own lives. When I was driving through Grove Street, there was a gang fight going on. Everything's alive around you, and it's not just all kind of picked there for. It's not just already there for you. It's all kind of happening in real time, and if they want it, it's kind of like a dynamic event. It's just happening by itself. And like I said, there's this great kind of capturing like a real image of basically Los Santos. When you go to Vinewood, you see all these nice cars and all these men in suits, and everything looks great. And then when you go to Grove Street, there's all these lowriders, all these shabby homes, and it's great how Rockstar have captured all this realism. And I think that's why one of the reasons the game is so good. I still yet to go and see Mount Chiliad. I'm saying I have seen Mount Chiliad, but I really do want to discover more of it. Like I said, just unlocked Trevor now. Done 1 or 2 missions with him. I look forward to using him as well because he looks absolutely crazy. So that's going to wrap up this video now. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please be sure to give it a like, and please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about GTA 5, guys, because I'm sure the majority of you have played it. And yeah, stay tuned for the GTA 5 videos now coming very soon, and I'll see you guys then.